You're watching NautiStyles. With 6,000 nautical mile range and 6 staterooms, this yacht is an Explorer charter machine. Check this out. So welcome aboard this 2023 37XP Numarine, 121 feet.
Yep.
37 meters.
What's a GT?
340?
70?
60?
Okay,
I
60?
think. Yeah, it's a lot of volume. Like walking through it, it's our first time on board of this vessel, and it is a lot of boat.
Yeah. So anyways, a massive beach club here, which we're gonna inspect and check out at the end of the tour,
Yes.
right?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way up and then make our way down.
Okay.
Kind of our typical super yacht tour.
All right, let's do that.
it. Follow me. No peeking.
Okay.
And more up.
So no elevator?
There is a dumb waiter. There's a dumb waiter we can try to stick you into. I don't think you fit.
I don't think I'm gonna fit.
Maybe I fit.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is really large, especially considering it's a sun deck.
Starting out with a bang. This is gonna come up a lot on this tour. This is a lot of boat for the size. This is very voluminous. I mean, that's what this series by Numarine was all about, is just to give you an insane amount of volume and provide this really good charter platform.
Yes.
And walking through this boat, think about chartering it as well as owning it, because charter potential, I'm out of breath.
Really?
Yeah, that's high up. Charter potential is insane, and I'm also losing my voice. This is the very last day of Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, and officially the very last day of the fall boat show season, which started for us in Cannes in September. And honestly, we're excited. Tomorrow, I'm vegging out and sleeping in. One day of just done.
We have some calls scheduled. So.
I think I have a dentist appointment, so I'm not vegging out. But I will try. Okay, let's do it.
Back to the boat.
Okay.
Looking forward, we see a little bit of the foredeck there, which we're going to check out in a moment. We have satellite communication right here. Then this is unusual, actually, on the vessel this size, having a flybridge or upper sun deck helm station up here.
Yeah, so this is an interesting love it or hate it relationship. Whenever you see one of these on board, it's a pretty good chance to assume that the owner who's ordered the boat likes to also drive the boat sometimes.
Correct.
Because they like to have this station to be able to hang out with people, just to operate for a bit, and then, you know, the captain can take over. And then there are people that are not interested in that at all, and they think it's a complete waste of space, and they do not want it. And they almost offended when they have it on board. So it's really, really funny. Put in the comments, which one are you? Do you feel like you want one of these?
I've had clients which were looking at larger vessels. You know, we're talking about like 50 meters, 150 foot, 160 foot boats. And sometimes you see that, right? Not often, but sometimes you see it. And I say, I'm not going to buy that boat. It looks like a little small boat with a flybridge helm station. You know, it's like fair enough, fun. You know, it's a funny point, but
put
yeah,
in the comments,
anyways.
Would you want one or not on this size of a vessel?
I mean, personally, yes, I'd like to have one.
Because you want to operate, so that's...
Yeah, but also, you know, own and operate, but also when, you know, the whole crew is sitting up here, all your guests are sitting up here enjoying time, it is nice if you can actually spend time with them.
True, agreed. And if you have that relationship with your captain, that you're, you know, as part of the family, it's kind of cool too, to have that option.
Yes.
All right, let's keep going. There's a lot of boat. I guess we got to tone down our chit chat on this one because it's a lot of volume.
Okay.
So we do have the helm. Maybe we should start with that tour quick.
Okay, so.
Bolster seat.
Yeah, dual helm bench with a bolster seat, exactly. Just the usual suspects here in terms of switches, bilge pumps, navigation lights, and navigation equipment. Control switches right there. Bow stern thruster, shift throttle control. Garmin chart plotters, engine monitors, and Garmin multifunction displays as well. as the autopilot, VHF radios, and a couple of cup holders.
Kind of unusual to have the garments on the boat of this size. Usually we're just used to seeing Furuno across the board pretty much.
Yes, yes.
So it's definitely interesting. And then we have two separate
co-pilot seats.
Yeah, separate
co-pilot benches.
Co-pilot benches, good for two people. There's storage underneath them as well.
Yep.
And then as we're walking aft, we've got stuff going on both sides. So on my side, well, actually do your side first, then come over to me.
Sure. So here we do have, there we go, the dumbwaiter goes all the way up to the sun deck. Kind of convenient if you want to send stuff up from the galley. More storage and a, wow, very large ice maker.
Yeah.
Big ice maker.
What brand is that?
ITV.
ITV. Don't know that brand. Okay. Then we have an alfresco dining up here, set up for 8. Honestly, it's so big, you could actually squeeze in more people if you needed to.
You would have to have some smaller chairs.
Of course, yeah, but it's a big table. It's really nice.
But I mean, you know how much I like round tables.
Yeah.
This is probably my second favorite. It would be a square table.
Square, like a setup instead of a one long table.
Yeah, rectangular long tables are not really.
Because you almost never
good.
Talk to the person that's over there.
Exactly.
Huh? Yeah. Speaking of people are going to have a rectangular table. We're going to have a rectangular table.
Yeah, we have no space for anything different there.
All right, so on our starboard, we have a sink right here. Oh wait, this opens too. Trash can. Oh, I
That's
like
convenient.
that. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to open stuff to know what's here. Storage, and then we do have our grill.
Yep.
Double.
And let me guess, refrigerator. No, yes.
Beverage fridge.
Beverage fridge.
Okay, so now we're going more aft. 2 large layout sun pads. I like that they did that. They kind of pushed them all to the side. They didn't put them right in the middle somewhere here, and they just left this loose furniture so they can completely rearrange this area. If they wanted to extend and have like a giant dinner here, maybe at their home port, they can put a huge table here.
Oh,
and
totally.
You can have like a massive Thanksgiving dinner here with like 25 people.
100%.
Huge space.
Then we have the Techno Gym equipment stored right here. So you have your little outdoor gym.
And we have 3 bar, which is overlooking the jacuzzi tub.
Yes. I like how they actually covered this with the wood on the exterior, on the outside.
Yeah.
It kind of blends in a little bit nicer to the deck.
And then as you look aft, look how much more boat we have.
Yeah, this is a massive boat deck.
This is crazy.
Yeah, and then, I mean, the crane. Look at the crane.
Yeah, well, let's go down there and
cool.
check that out.
Let's do that.
We'll go 1 deck down by sun deck. There's storage underneath all of these, look.
Yep.
Huge storage. You can put all the covers, everything away. And that's one of the things sometimes I feel like on the big boats that comes up with people that are not experienced in this size of a boat. They're like, okay, what do you need all this exterior storage? What's the point? You have a lot of covers.
You do. You
like,
need
everything
the
gets covered.
sunshades need to be stored. The poles need to be stored.
You
I mean,
need
there's
that
so
space
much.
to put stuff away, because if you're going into serious weather or if the boat is getting closed up like and open, you got to be able to put all that away.
Exactly.
So we're gonna go forward first and then do this area.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes.
Yes. Wow, this is really wide.
You can put some chairs here actually and hang out.
I don't think it's necessary. This is really big.
It is.
Holy smokes. So then we have our side entrance into the pilot house.
Correct.
Looks like there is a little...
Yeah, so we do have a wing station right here. Shift and throttle controls, both thruster controls, horn switch, emergency stop buttons, and the rudder control right there.
Nice.
Oh wow, look at that.
That's good visibility.
That is really, 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 really good visibility. I like that the boo walks are not that wide here.
True. It's very easy
because it's
to
very
lean over.
easy. You didn't really have to put any kind of balconies here, little wing stations.
True.
I mean, the visibility is fantastic for docking.
So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What is the advantage of having that remote station versus a cable controller, like landing controller?
With anything plug-in, there's still some chances of damage, bad connection.
I see.
This is hardwired in. It never moves. It always stays there. So I guess you know, if you have the space,
yeah,
why not?
Is there a difference on that the one doesn't have things like in a smaller version of it, or they both would they have the same things?
You mean like a hand remote?
Yeah, like this one versus the hand remote. We're gonna have like
the hand remote we're gonna have
Yeah.
is not gonna have a rudder control.
Okay.
So we got main engines and thrusters. That's it.
Okay, I understand. All right, so now we're going all the way to the bow.
This is a really nice spot too.
Agreed. Great. It's pretty much a layout couch. Like it could be used as a layout cushion.
Yeah.
Then there's 2 large sound pads right here.
Uh-huh.
All of that has storage underneath. Every single one. Look at that. Huge storage.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, and look, it's all lined. The crew is very organized. Everything is properly put away here.
Then of course our favorite forward raked Pilothouse windows.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Right? Very
And
aggressive look to it actually.
There's kind of a built-in space for maybe a tray and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So it's nice and safe. And on the bow, oh, look at that.
Hang on, so just on top, because we couldn't see it from the sun deck, we got our electronics there, radars there, open array radar, searchlight, navigation lights, more satellite communication equipment, and of course antennas as well. And then, yeah, what is that? Yeah, don't fall in the water. It's a nice bench actually to sit on.
It's the crew smoking spot.
The crew smoking spot.
Yeah,
if there's smoke.
for Mediterranean crew, this is a crew smoking spot.
That's correct. That's correct. Okay, so then we have our anchor equipment right here. Big, huge stainless steel anchor pans here. And then we have the windlasses. Of course, you know, chain goes all the way down. And then we have, let me see if I can see it from here. Oh, if you guys can see it, we have pocket anchors right there, I hope. Can't see what's on the screen, but I hope you can see it. So yeah, we have dual pocket anchors. Big, huge bollards here for our dock lines. And let's check out this storage.
Oh yeah,
quick.
sounds good. I was gonna say if this boat was on below deck, this would be the spot of where all the confessionals and the crying and the arguments would happen between the crew. Like
probably.
This would be very cinematic spot
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. So let's open this up here. Oh, that really opens
Wow.
strong. Oh wow.
Wow.
Got a freezer space all the way forward. The door you see there. Then of course access to the anchor chain locker. And lots and lots and lots of storage space, shelf space right here. You can chuck in fenders if you needed to. Dock lines, there's a lot of space here. Cleaning, I mean, look, there's a whole bosun's locker here, which is really, really, really cool.
It's a massive space.
Yeah, very well organized.
So what's here?
Just another same thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's open.
Oh, it's okay.
open,
It's
it's one
just 2.
space.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Got it.
Shall we go back on the port side and check out the aft deck?
Let's do it. Oh, let's not.
No, we can't. Okay, so asymmetrical. Port side is an up and over. Starboard side is a walk around, so we go back to the starboard side.
That makes sense. All right, go back up. This folds.
It's foldable somehow.
Folds away.
Yep, yep, the whole table can disappear.
So you can put it in and then put back the
It
cushions?
seems like it.
Huh.
Probably to protect the wood.
We've seen this on the Rivieras before.
Yeah.
Huh, very interesting. I've never seen it done on the exterior before.
Yeah.
All right.
Bridge deck aft. I mean, that walkway here is, the side deck here is so wide.
Very nice. Nice overhang, the lights. All right, welcome to the boat deck.
Big open platform.
Huge space.
Blank canvas.
We have loose furniture right here. Can rework it any way you want. Then there's loungers here, like all this furniture. You can kind of flip it around and put it the other way here. Like there's just so many ways you can play with this space.
And all fixed points, like all cradles, tie-down points, there are removable.
Yep.
You have some folding pad eyes there where you can strap things down like jet skis and so on. But if you put it all in the water and it's gone, this is one big open space.
Dance deck. You put
100%.
your DJ setup here and it's a real nice dance deck.
Actually,
Oh, you put it up there,
put
your
it
DJ
up
thing?
there and DJ out of the
you
jacuzzi,
just
but you
wanna
get pretty pruny.
Feel like a king. What do you
Yeah.
mean pruning? Out of jacuzzi.
So we got life jackets. Yeah, we got life rafts here on the port side as well as on starboard side.
I like that they built in this storage underneath the crane. I think that you're going to use it all the time as well. If you have the space, definitely worth doing that. And then this crane, let's talk about it.
This crane is a 3,000 kilogram hydraulic crane. 3,000 kg. So that's about 6,000 pounds. We just heard that the sister ship is lifting actually 27-foot center console up here on the top deck with that crane.
Crazy, but yeah, it's a heck of a crane.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so now you're saying we're going inside?
Yes.
So they use that side area kind of for storage and put like cradles and stuff away because it's not really like a...
You can't walk through anyways.
Yeah, guest-friendly space, so it's just their extra area.
Look, our friends from the Coast Guard.
Hello, Coast Guard. Thank you for your service, saving people every day.
Exactly.
Let's go in the interior. Ready for this?
Ready.
This is where the volume starts to really, really shine. This is a 120 footer.
Wow.
And this is a massive sky lounge.
I think there's an echo in here.
Yeah, I feel it too. This is huge. So you have an L-shaped sofa here. There's a card table.
Exactly. Can we talk about this? This is really cool.
Yeah.
I love this table.
And it looks like you can close it. It folds.
Nice little. Yeah, I think so. I think you can close it up and make it into a regular table.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
I think so.
Interesting.
Which would make sense.
Or just make it into like a smaller table.
And a beautiful bar. Look at the bar.
Yeah, 3 bar stools right here. Full size like bar setup. I mean, they're not messing around here. There's a sink, there's an ice maker as well. There are 2 draw beverage fridges.
What?
What a nice layout for that.
This is a real bar.
A real bar, yeah. They clearly, the owner of this vessel.
Is it cocktail time already?
Was it 10 a.m.?
Oh, Bloody Mary, you can drink in the morning, right?
You can drink anything in the morning. I don't know how day is gonna end though.
Some big
There's so much space here.
beverage fridges too.
Yeah, the floor space is crazy. What about this elephant in the room here?
Moly.
Yeah.
Can you stand next to it?
So how big is this, you guys? What is that?
That is a very large TV.
Put in the comments, what is the size of this TV?
I can't even guess that, to be honest.
We haven't played that game in a long time.
Like 90, 100 inches or something?
I think it's 100. Put in the comments. Okay, so then, if you still have to work
hang on.
Oh.
This is pretty cool here.
There's gonna be more of this coming up.
Okay.
Interesting, look at this finish here. It's burlap.
Yeah, it's like a wallpaper kind of, right?
Yeah, it looks cool. If you still have to work on your vacation while your friends are having fun here, you can still be part of this. You can sit here and do a bit of work. You do have actually set up for 2 people. You can sit and do stuff if you needed to and still feel like you're part of the space.
I'm looking at this the whole time here.
At what?
The humidor and the cigar ashtray and the cigar cutter.
Yeah. What?
It'd be nice to
10 a.m.
Sit. It'd be nice to just sit out there.
Got
on the
a couple
back
more
now.
tours today, and then tomorrow you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, so then we're walking aft. Yeah, this burlap looks really nice. It gives it kind of a warm texture.
Yeah.
Then we have an ensuite right here. Very cute. Nice big window. I feel like the ensuites always get the best windows.
Yeah, right.
It's like one of these things. And then
our central staircase we're going to use in a moment.
And it looks very cool too. It looks very big.
Yes.
And then we're walking into the Pilothouse.
The Pilothouse, which is
so good space.
Really good space. Look at the headroom. Look how tall it is.
Wow. How tall? That's over 8 feet.
Yeah, it's really, really, really tall.
And it gets
Lots
taller
of
here.
headroom.
Look at this.
Exactly.
Crazy.
So we have a little settee here with a small table, which is perfect actually. I like the way they did this. The solution. They just put the support on the front so you can have your feet there.
Yeah, it's good for. I think it's good for overflow. Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
So then we have the switchboard here right behind. Some monitoring, electrical monitoring there. We got the weather door to the starboard side deck. We got a chart table here. Lots of storage underneath. Computer, and then we have 4 Garmin screens here. CCTV on there. Depth sounder, chart plotter, and then here we have time 0 on. Now 2 Helm chairs. Really nice Helm chairs actually. They feel nice.
STIDD.
Then in the center we have our helm wheel here, thruster controls, autopilot, shift throttle controls, wiper controls, VHF radio, multifunction displays here on the Garmin side on top, the MAN main engines. This is interesting here, indicator light for the platform on the stern, that it's down, so you can never forget it and just start moving with the platform down. We have our standard switches here for bilge pumps, navigation lights, anchor control, as well as a searchlight, 2 searchlight controls actually. Now moving over here, more storage and access of course underneath to the equipment and printer. Outlets, always important, need to charge your equipment.
It's a good sized bridge. There's still a separate little station here for your first mate.
Yep, or the captain.
Or the captain.
Yeah.
And so technically you've got like two
workspaces.
Workspaces, yeah. Like if, I don't know, the chef wants to come up here and do his work here, he could do it as well.
And more navigation equipment here and communication equipment, as well as another weather door to port. And then
we have a captain's cabin. We can quickly pop in, respecting his privacy. So he has a pretty good size locker here, space. Like an extra XL twin bed, I guess. There's a window, and he has. Oh, look, it's a big shower. Check it out.
Okay, I'll come in quick.
Yeah, it's very nice. Good size shower right here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good amount of floor space, and there's a head right there. Thank you, Captain, for letting us show your cabin. Always appreciate that.
So now, back to the main staircase.
Yes.
And all the way down to check out 5 guest staterooms.
This is a 6 cabin layout. Charter machine.
Oh, and we mentioned that it's 5,000 nautical mile range.
Explorer charter machine.
Yes.
All right, going down. Watch out. Don't get in trouble.
This is so cool.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
I love this. What a cool centerpiece.
We gotta go.
Well, for all you guys Star Wars fans out there, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a kick out of this.
Okay, so how shall we do this?
Start to the left.
Going starboard.
First guest cabin.
So this is our twin cabin. Again, also XL twin beds here. Wow, nice.
Big windows, huh?
Wow, big windows. Looks nice framed like that.
I do like it.
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks very boaty.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a big TV. Wow,
everywhere.
Whoever built this boat likes TVs.
Yes.
Clearly likes TVs. And then what I found interesting here is the amount of floor space in the heads. It's really good as well. There's a big window. Look, all this storage. Nice sinks right here. Check this out. The shower is a very good 2-person shower as well.
Oh yeah, it has
Solid.
its own extractor fan
Yeah, you're right.
in the shower, which is
Yeah.
always really good. Keep it drier, you know.
It's all natural stone. Wow, it's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. But then, let's go.
Aft.
We just keep going aft. We're gonna do like a little circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now
Sure.
keep going starboard. So this is our queen size bed.
Yeah, and we have 2 identical cabins like this.
Yes, the same window, like a little exposed storage here. You know, we didn't open the closet there, but I'm sure there was one. I think
Yeah.
we just missed it.
Yeah, same
But
size like this one actually.
I opened this up for you
And
guys.
people might wonder, why is there a telescopic ladder in this closet?
For an escape hatch, which is right here.
Which is right there, and you need that ladder actually to get out.
Like that? Does that work?
Of course.
Yeah, you could do that?
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't know if it's like qualifies for some kind of...
Can you open it one more time? I just saw something, you know, you see that it's a properly set up vessel. You have the luggage pad, which gets put on top of the foot end of the bed when you move in and out.
I don't know why more hotels don't have it.
I don't know either.
I don't get that. Such an easy thing to have.
So how's the ensuite here?
Yeah, and I know what I also seen on the Chalaya that I thought was really interesting. They have these bags that they put over your luggage. So the luggage comes in, yeah, and then they have these large bags, and they just put the luggage in
to protect
and
it.
then they protect all the walls and everything. And I think that's a really cool thing. Like it's a must-have.
Agreed.
I think.
Agreed.
It's on the NBBL.
Yeah.
So anyway, here as well, same. You know, it's very similar. Same size shower. It's equal. I feel like all these cabins none of them feels like a trade-off. They're all really, really good size.
So now we have a completely mirror image cabin just right across.
No, but we're gonna go this way, and
we're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
okay.
we're gonna do like a circle because you made me go this way. So this is now our first VIP. So this cabin has extra space. Look how much floor space you have. This is a good size cabin for the size of a boat, for sure.
Again, proper TV with a sound bar.
little makeup get ready or also workspace right here. There's a hanging locker here as well. I like where the light is built in. Looks very nice.
Nicely lit up, actually.
Yeah, everything. All the shelves are nicely lit up as well.
And you know what I just noticed as well?
What?
They have these branded windbreakers.
That is cool.
For the guests.
That's very cool. It's a cool idea. You know why also it's a cool idea? Marketing-wise? Because the guests take pictures, they post pictures, and they all have the boat branding. Smart. Whoever came up with it, smart. Wow, look how big this is.
Oh, that is a lot bigger, actually.
Very big. I like
Yes.
that they actually went with one sink because it allows you to have a really good amount of countertop space. I mean, I like the two sink thing, but I feel like when it just takes over and you've got no space, and then I'd rather share a large sink with my partner.
I agree.
And then have the space. And then look at this shower. This is a 3-person shower.
And then you still have your own porthole as well, which is just covered right now by the blinds. But you would have natural light if you want to.
Yeah, oh, it's huge. Look at that.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Huge. I'll leave it open for next people to see.
And here you also have 2 port lights, actually, in the VIP cabins.
Yeah, quite nice. All right, let's check out these cabins to make sure they are equal. You guys can trust us, still continue to trust us. Look at these windows.
Yeah.
So same, identical cabin. And you know what I'm thinking? Like, this is also smart the way they did this. They kind of put the sink, obviously they didn't want you to walk into the sink, but most of the time, if it's a couple, right, like the guy will have just like his little, what's it called?
Makeup bag?
Toiletry bag, and then, you know, a woman would have a bit more stuff. So this kind of works well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and
All right.
all the drawers. So many drawers.
Lots
at that.
of space.
All right, let's keep going.
It's really well laid out and well designed in terms of practicality and usability.
Still a good size. Like it doesn't feel claustrophobic in here. It's good size.
Oh, for sure.
It's tall.
Yes.
Identical cabin here as well. Also queen. You guys, identical. The same. Same head, same everything. Okay, let's keep
So
going.
5 cabins here on the lower deck.
Correct.
And then it looks like there might be a fridge here.
You think? You are correct. They do have a little.
Nope,
Yeah, you don't
no.
open it, you wouldn't know.
If you do hundreds of boat tours like we do, at some point you get like a scent of this.
The sense, you have the
I was like,
sense.
I can smell the
Yeah,
fridge.
yeah. They obviously have storage here. So. What? Storage?
Maybe not.
Yes, it is. It's storage.
Oh, okay.
Look, they've got the water, guest side table water. Yeah, so this is for their restocking when they set up the cabins.
It's really smart having this actually here.
It's great and it works quite well
For the
here.
crew, but also for the guests.
Correct. All right, here
Hang on, can we open this quick?
you can.
I just want to show this. Not that you would go in there as a guest, but I'd like to show it.
Wow.
Check this out.
Wow.
That is a corridor which goes all the way forward and all the way back to the engine.
See that? It's like a crawl space all the way through.
First of all, easy access to all your equipment which is down here. Secondly, you would have additional storage space if you need
Turn
it.
it the other way to see the other side.
There we go. It goes all the way through. And of course we have cable trays running down here, so if you ever needed to upgrade or change anything, you would be able to do that fairly easy.
Pretty impressive.
go.
So behind this door is actually crew access. We can do a little peek in, just so you guys see it, into the crew quarters. And it's a very interestingly laid out crew quarters. So we will show you from the other side. Just remember this door.
Got it.
For service, this is great. You just sneak in here, do everything while the guests are upstairs, and disappear back into the crew quarters.
So now we go up to the main landing area
This is where
on the main deck,
the real fun begins.
and we go outside.
True. Let's do it.
We change it up. Now we go out this door.
This door?
Yes.
So we're not going to talk about this at all?
No, because
come
we're
back to
gonna,
it?
we're gonna come through
Oh,
anyways.
smells good here, whatever that is. Oh, it smells nice. This must be that. Okay, ready? So we do have this side entrance door here. Something you don't see often. There are 2 doors.
Yes.
A door and a door. Unusual, right? Curious. So as we walk in inside, we'll show it to you from interior, so it makes sense. But just remember that. So this allows you to have this side entrance. I've never seen the doors laid out like that, but there's a reason for that.
And on this vessel, the side decks are asymmetrical on the main deck. So right now, this one is the smaller one, the skinnier one here.
Yeah, this is for skinny people.
And the other side is the wider one, which
The other
leads
side is for full
the galley.
displacement people.
to the galley, but also the up and over
Let's show you
staircase.
quick, just so you kind
Okay.
of get an idea of what the difference is. See? This is for full displacement people.
Like me.
No, but it's really somewhere you can actually move around.
Yes.
But that allows us to have a wider interior space, more volume on the
Correct.
interior.
The salon gains whatever, like a foot and a half in space, actually, in
Agreed.
beam.
Okay. And that's more of a crew sidewalk because that goes to the crew quarters.
Yeah,
There's
to,
an
to, the,
access
to the
to the
galley,
galley,
crew
yeah.
quarters.
So the crew uses that more.
But also we will see there's another sliding door goes into the salon as well.
Yes. All right. You guys ready?
Yep, let's do the cockpit.
Okay. So this is something you also don't see often on the yachts laid out like this. You have like crazy layout cushion. I mean, how many people are we talking here? 6?
At least, yeah.
It's huge, massive, and it overflows like a waterfall into a dining area. And this is a large dining table as well. So this space, just the way that it feels, feels like a much bigger boat.
It's set up right now here for 8, but easily could be 10, very easily.
Yeah, massive space. It feels like a much bigger boat here. There's a service bar right here on this setup. So we have, again, large beverage fridges here. There is an ice maker right here.
And a little storage space.
Storage. It's massive ice makers. I like these. I like these a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And there is trash and sink. And they just split that. Works well. So that's our cockpit.
Of course, we didn't mention that earlier. We have 2 big bullards here and a cap stand for your stern dock lines.
On both sides.
On both sides, of course.
Welcome to the salon. Massive sliding door. Huge.
If you thought the Sky Lounge was large, look at this.
This is the largest sofa I've ever seen on a boat of this size.
Well, yeah, most likely.
This
And
is
it's completely
massive.
fully built in.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, like 9 people can, 9, even 10 probably.
More.
Consider. Wow.
You can sit with more people on
Yeah,
here.
maybe 10. It's huge.
Well, it is a 6-stateroom boat.
Yes,
So
true.
12 guests.
Yeah.
You want to have space for 12 guests.
Well, you also have this little
Poof.
thing that can go somewhere.
Yeah,
There are
ottoman.
2 chairs. Yeah.
And then, can we check this out, please? Yeah.
Again, but is it the
This is
same?
bigger.
It's bigger.
This is bigger than the one up in the Sky
That is
Lounge.
just crazy.
Yeah, that is probably the largest TV I've seen so far on the boat.
This is such a big space. Beautiful windows on both sides, and look, like these go all the way down. The way the bulwark is cut out, right?
What I really like on this design is that they didn't cover it up with storage.
Mm-hmm.
That they actually left it open, and then always, like you said, the bulwarks are sunken down and glass inserts are in there, so it really, really keeps it open.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. And then this floor space here is a dance room. Like, this is crazy. Look how big this is.
Yeah,
Like,
lots of space.
Essentially, you could have even had like another couch here. It's so big.
You could.
Huge.
But of course,
So-
we have storage space here.
Yeah, there's the built-in storage in this space, and then this door opens up. Look at this door. This whole door you can open, and it becomes like it's semi-fresco dining. I mean, in the nice weather, I could see this open. It's just, you don't need
For
AC.
sure, for
Just
sure.
air going through the space the whole time.
So then we got the indoor formal dining for 10.
Yeah,
Right now
huge
set up.
table as well.
Massive.
Wow, nice
about
focal point feature here, lighting
the
feature.
chandelier? Yeah, it's
Oh, I
gorgeous.
didn't see this when we ran
You
through.
didn't see that? The cellar?
Wow,
What's this here?
a bar?
Ah, storage.
No, it's a bar.
The bar, yeah, you open it
Yeah.
up and then it's you can open
this
your wine
becomes
bottles.
your bar.
Exactly.
This is gorgeous.
This
How
is
deep
really,
is
really
that?
cool.
Is it just a mirror behind it? Is it 4 bottles deep? Yeah, 4 bottles
4
deep.
bottles deep, yeah.
No, 2 bottles deep.
Oh,
That
2
kind of
bottles
messes.
deep.
Yeah, it's glass behind.
I see it.
and
Yeah,
it kind of
it's
messes
well
with
done.
your
Well done.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, that is beautiful. I gotta say, impressed by this.
It has a locking mechanism actually.
So it cannot open?
Yeah, you see? You press the button
No
and
way.
it opens.
So underway, if you're in heavy seas, this will not open?
It will not open. It's a locking latch right up here on top, and it keeps it closed.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions on what brand it is, but I don't see it, you guys. So I don't know, I've never seen these before.
Okay.
That's a unique feature. It's beautiful. I don't know how many bottles it is, but that is interesting. We just toured a different boat, chatting with the owners, and they said like one of the things we liked about this boat, it had a big wine, wine fridge, had like 24 bottle whatever wine fridge, and we're like, well, that's like little devils in the details, and sometimes a wine cellar sells the boat. It's that if you're between two boats and they kind of like you can't quite decide, like this could be a decision, decision factor.
True.
It's pretty beautiful the way it's done.
Okay, so now we're going
more storage there.
Back. Yes, more storage here, which is designed like loose furniture, so it's like a nice little sideboard.
So we do have this side entrance right here that we pointed out from the exterior.
Well, actually, like if you think about it, if this door is closed right now,
yes,
and you open this one up, you open up the side door, you open up the back door, you actually will get a decent amount of cross breeze through here.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Especially in the winter where you don't need the air conditioning, it's really nice.
So now we're walking into what essentially could be almost like I don't know how to call this, like a home office?
Yeah, so they actually decided to put it into the area where the main staircase is.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine, especially if you as an owner on board.
Yeah, correct. So if you have just a large space here, which instead could have been, I don't know, a day head or something else, and they just thought, you know what, this would be a great, real proper office space. Mm-hmm. So you have a separate door as well right here.
Well, that's the one we just exited.
Correct. Exactly. When we came out, there's office space. Then of course we have our staircase going down.
Good morning, sir.
And then there's this day head still here in this space. Mm-hmm. Very large day head. And then as we're walking into our owner's suite, look at this space. It's full beam.
Oh, nice windows.
Oh, it's really beautiful windows. So on this side, we do have little getting ready makeup or second workspace. Mm-hmm. All of that space there, look, they left it exposed. 2 large hanging locker as well here in this space. This is also storage.
A walk-in as well, right?
Yeah, I think that's yours.
Oh, that's mine, okay.
Yeah. And wow, look at this. With a pole. There's a pole. A pole in a closet. I like it. So that's the space. And then...
that's a good size.
For sure. So European king size bed.
But you could easily have a king size bed in here. There's plenty of space.
1,000,000%.
You have a little chaise lounger here.
Okay, you go that way and I go that way.
And oh man, those windows are just gorgeous.
So we have his and hers.
His and hers.
Yes. And right. I think you are whoever it is.
It says makeup here, so it's probably hers.
Maybe, but you know what's interesting? We have a few people we know, Jack and Jill shower right here.
Yeah.
That the guys are the ones that like the bathtub.
Really?
Yeah, we know some people. We know somebody that says they take a bath every night.
Yeah, no,
guy.
That's not me.
It's not you, but there is a guy, and I'm sure there's going to be people in the comments saying, yeah, I like baths as well. So there are tons of guys that like baths. This isn't just like a girl thing.
I think if I would have the funds to design this size of a yacht, I would have an infrared sauna in my
Instead?
ensuite. Yeah.
And you know, we had on some of the boats we toured, like it had like a double. You walk through. There's like a shower, and then you walk into the sauna thing. Could work too.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was.
You would
really
have
nice.
plenty of space here for it.
For sure, definitely. This is a really nice bathroom. Look how tall this is.
Yep.
6'8". Wow, and the windows are beautiful, big windows there. Look, open that up. Wow, it's so bright.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. All right, where are we going now?
Now we're going to the main salon and then to the galley and check out the crew quarters and the laundry room.
Yes, let's go check that out. All right. We're gonna go around the corner here and walking into our galley. Side entrance here.
Oh, I see.
Here's our crew check-in to know who's on board. Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't see this.
So it's the extension of the galley, or technically the stew prep space.
Or the sous chef.
Or the sous chef. Yeah.
Crew chef. Yeah.
Crew, sous chef.
Yeah.
If you have one, got another refrigeration down there, and I think this is all refrigeration.
Yes.
That's a freezer, right?
There's ice cream in there.
Really?
Yeah, and this is a fridge.
Yes. Fridge
Oh,
and another
nice.
fridge.
Locking mechanisms.
The locking mechanisms.
Yeah, I've never seen these ones before.
Safety locks.
That works as well. These are good. Then there's a sink here. I'm not sure, like, I'm not gonna completely snoop you guys. This boat is crewed and it is in the charter program, so I'm sure crews got their stuff going on here.
Get the dumbwaiter right here.
Yes. And then there's a built-in coffee machine. Appliances are all Miele. There's a dual sink right here. We have a dishwasher, Miele. And then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's one of these like flexible for
So
5 burner induction.
5 burner,
Yeah,
right? Induction.
cooktop. They actually have 2 dual ovens right here. And you know what's interesting? I think I know why they did this. Because this is a US spec boat.
Oops.
And when we were shopping, we wanted to get one of these big Miele ovens, but they actually don't have the 36.
It wasn't available in US,
yeah,
right?
they only have a 24 or 30, I think, in the US. In Europe, they have 36. And so they were like, okay, then they do one, which would be a 30, or they did 2 smaller ones.
Yeah, you want to.
So that makes sense. But yeah, European market somehow has way more models.
Yeah, got an extractor fan above. This is nice. If you close the door for a little bit.
Very nice.
Huge window there.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool space here. And there's
Usually-
some kind of still a closet right
Usually,
there.
if the chef gets lucky, he has a small window somewhere where a little bit of natural light comes in. I mean, on larger vessels, this is definitely very nice.
A nice space to work, agreed. Yes, very nice. All right, ready?
Yes.
Keep going. So that's our crew space. Going down here. This layout I found quite unique. Let's go all the way aft here, aft portion of the crew quarters. So remember the door I showed you when we went all the way down below?
Yeah.
That door.
Oh, I see.
So we're walking in here, and then we're now in the crew quarters. And this is an overflow, kind of a bunk area right here. These are fridges. Wow.
2 extra fridges. There's a lot of refrigeration actually.
Leap hair or something? What is it?
Leap hair?
Leap hair. There is a head here. Curious. Why do they have a head in here? I don't see a shower.
It's a wet head.
It's a wet head? What do you say shower?
You're staying on
Oh,
the
yeah,
shower.
right there. Yeah, okay, so it's a wet head because this is an overflow crew cabin right here. You need to have an extra space crew. There's a cabin here. There's a 2 washer and dryers in this space. And there's another
Commercial.
another set aft in our beach club we'll show to you guys, which is good for like beach towels
So
and stuff.
theoretically, if you want to take this off this this mattress here and you don't use it, it's extra storage, or you can put a chest freezer on top, whatever it might be.
Yeah, this could be just more refrigeration if you're gonna go
Watertight
explore.
bulkhead right here.
Yes. Then we have like a lower stools pantry. There's a sink. There's a microwave here, and then we have this space that belongs to the crew mess. So they have their coffee machine and toasters and all that good stuff that they need. So those fridges, I don't know how. Oh, maybe this must be a crew fridge.
That must be the crew fridge.
Yeah. So those are overflow, and these are crew fridge. So then this cabin we can show you guys. And this is an engineer, I think, cabin. And so there's a bunk cabin here. They have a work spot right here, a workspace. They're pretty large, looks like large locker. And there is a walk-in shower, good amount of countertop space. Obviously, this is a shared cabin, but it's good space. And then walking, where are we going? Forward. This is our crew mess.
Yep.
I think this yacht operates with 9. The space here, I think, is they do shifts, but you could get together here and eat all together. And then we still have 2 more crew cabins. Oh, actually, they're set, so you can pop in and check them out. So they're
okay.
Yeah, bunk beds here.
Yeah.
Very
And
nice.
then, this is kind of cute. Look forward. They have the ensuite all the way forward on top there.
That is cool.
Yeah, with a walk-in shower.
It's nice. It works.
And then another bunk bed here.
I think it's
set
the
up,
same, right?
Also with its own ensuite.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now,
Compact, but it works.
yes.
And now we're gonna go up and out of our side door, right?
And back to the beach club.
So this is also a side entrance to come up. Very
Yep.
nice.
Side boarding ladder right here.
Yeah, nice and grand right here. And let's keep going. All right, welcome to the beach club.
The beach club. Look at this size of this transom door. That is massive.
I love that they have the large shades, so you can completely shade this area. I'm sure they use this all the time. You can put some, chairs out here as well if people are in the water.
I mean, obviously, underway, this would be all closed up. You see the seal there for the transom door. It's one big hydraulic transom door.
Yeah.
This beach club is perfect.
Yeah, and the way it's laid out here is also a nice space to be able to kind of move things now, so these chairs can go forward and then crew can do whatever they need to do here. I love that they have that built-in shelf there for
the towels.
That's very cute. It's like a little
looks
touch,
really nice.
but it makes it feel very luxurious. You pull up here, you're like, wow, this is a beach club.
It is always a little bit of a compromise and a challenge to fit all your water toys and still make it look representable. I think they did a really good job with the dive gear here and some of the life jackets. They're just hanging there. They can dry out. They don't get moldy.
Yeah, well, let's keep going. So there's a beverage fridge. Another one of these ice makers. I think I'm already at like five ice makers, maybe?
There are a lot of ice makers on here, for
You need
sure.
ice makers if you're going to be in the Caribbean. You need that. Oh, look at this. Shout out to Sub Blue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You get two of them.
Yeah, we have one as well.
That's
we like
right.
ours
Yeah.
a lot. We use it all the time.
They're so fun.
Yeah, so now this gets very interesting. Check this out. We do have an actual workshop.
This is
Yeah.
really, really, really.
I mean, yeah, you would want to have that, huh? How
this
cool is
so
this?
convenient having actually a space where everything has a space. I mean, look at all this, all properly organized. And
Can I say that word? There's vice? It's a vice?
It's a vice.
Vice?
Yeah, we have a vice here. We have
How
a
do you
workbench
spell
here.
that? Is it a W-A-S or something?
I think it's a V, no? Or it's a W?
If it's a V,
Actually,
would be vice, not vice.
Okay,
Vice?
want to get a kick out of this? You know what it's called in German?
No.
You want to? It sounds funny.
Okay.
Schraubstock.
Oh, that sounds horrible. A what?
Schraubstock.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to spell.
So Weiss is definitely shorter
Weiss
and
sounds
easier
good.
to pronounce, I think.
Right.
Okay, so moving on.
So where does this go?
That is probably access to the technical space.
Which we'll probably see
Where-
from other side there?
No.
No, it's its own
It's probably
independent.
steering access and so on.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
So now going back here.
Yes. Okay, ready?
Yes.
So we do have a day head in this beach club area.
Which you need.
Very
You
nice.
need a day head. Everybody here just hanging out behind the boat, swimming, having a good time, having a cocktail. Gotta have a day head.
Yeah, easy. And then didn't the captain say they had also a compressor or something in there as well?
Possibly. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Maybe behind
Maybe
the door.
maybe there's the compressor.
And what do we got here?
And here, okay, this is interesting too. Ready for some loud noise?
Why loud noise?
Because,
Ah, I see.
what do you think it is?
Shore power converter.
They are loud, the show power
Oh, we got
converter.
another.
Show power converter, and we have an extra laundry.
Yes.
So there's the washer. It's just the wash and dry.
Maybe wash and dryer.
Wash and dryer unit, and we have a sink here, so you can do your laundry that has to do with all the beach towels and stuff
Yes.
that you were doing in here. Why show power converter? These are nice doors.
Yes.
I like these. Then we're gonna do our engine room.
Okay, let me open this up. There we go.
Here you go.
Stepping into the engine room. That is a pretty large engine room, I have to say.
Can be a model right here.
There we go. We got two MAN main engines with, oh, look at this. This is interesting. We don't see that too often. It's coming more and more and more on newer vessels. These engines are equipped with the DEF system, which actually makes it low emission, these engines, in all the zones where you need to, where it's not required to be low emission. All the way forward, we have Victron energy inverter chargers, actually 3 of them, and they're each 8,000 watt. That's a lot of inverter power right there. Now moving over here, we got batteries down there, we got the sea chest here. Then we have 2 water makers right here and a spot 0. Still part of the exhaust system, more batteries. Now let me go around over to the starboard side. Same there, sea chest down there, exhaust going overboard, as you guys can see right there. Now back to the center, looking aft, we have our air conditioning system right here, and then we have 1, 2, 3 generators. Emergency pumps located over here. Everything is pretty easy to access. Day tanks as well as there. Fire suppression system over here. Air-conditioned engine room. It's an air-conditioned unit right there and right there. Now let's move further over here. We do have our black water treatment, or black and gray water treatment, I'm not sure, but it's a treatment plant right here. Secondary access to the engine room from the starboard side deck with a spiral staircase down. Did I forget anything? Probably, but I think we are pretty good. Engine room ventilation, of course, 1, 2, 3. Then we have our manifold here for the fuel. Primary fuel and oil filters right here, and that will be it for the engine room on this 37XP Numarine.
Alrighty, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and write us a few comments. Also, check us out on the Patreon. There's going to be a QR code right here.
And quickly, this boat is for charter and for sale.
So, would you charter or would you buy? Would you buy or would you charter? Which one is it? Put in the comments. And we'll see you on the next one. Volume. Yes, so we have, oh my God. All right, fine. Fine, stop it. Stop it.